Delarite, my MVVs, welcome. Royal, wahala between Ebony herself, and the same members of her family, members of the Lafogidi ruling house are having serious problem. They say the palace of the Ooni of Ifes shut down as Ebony's family slammed her for abandoning them halfway after she, washed her hands of what they said about Queen Naomi's return. Now, if you have been hearing what is going on, the elders are very upset that Ebony and the family, they accuse them of being corrupt, of collecting money from mimers or a miming company, and that it is because of the benefit, the profit that they are getting from this miming company that is making them support Olori Naomi the way that they are supporting Olori Naomi. That this is the announcement, this is what is, all over Ile Ife. And these elders, 3 of them are saying, no, we no go gree, we no go gree. You come and tell us how we collected money. Now, you do know that Ebony is not in a good place with the Ooni of Ife. Ooni of Ife is very upset over certain choices that she has made in the past, even though she has begged Ooni of Ife for forgiveness and all of that. Recently, things have not been going well for her at all. Things are, it's almost as if the entire world is crumbling on her. And so now, Ooni is not in a good place with Ebony, and you know that Ebony is this woman that has a very, she is so desperate, okay? If there's anything that would happen to Ebony, it should not be leaving Ooni of Ife, because I don't think that woman can survive it. Her everything is Ooni of Ife. So now, when the elders accuse Ebony's family and Ebony of the speculation, false accusation that is happening in Ile Ife with their name, okay? They said that when the elders now accuse Ebony washed her hands off, that her hand is not inside that matter, that she never ever made mention of that kind of a thing to anybody, that she, as she is now, she's standing for her husband, that she is not going to allow family to mislead her, that everybody, they should answer their papa name. They said that was what Ebony said, that the family will mislead you and all of that. According to Ebony right now, she said that was how Blow's family almost misled her. If not for the grace of God, that Blow turned her back on the family, and now they want to do same to her. She is not going to let them. She abandoned them. She said she has nothing to do with it. She's never had that kind of conversation with them, that they are the ones making up all of those stories and they are the ones cooking it, that if those elders wants to take them to court, they should take them to court. And so right now, they said Ebony they said they had a family meeting only recently, and one of the uncles, not the one that is popularly known by everyone, the elderly one that is always talking like Ebony's dad, not that one of Ebony's uncle, who is said to be relying on Ebony for everything, like training of some of his children and everything. That one is the one who will carry the load on top of his head and act as if he can enter, grave for Ebony. So that one was the one who even called for that meeting. And they went there. They said Ebony was even crying when they were talking about the things that had happened. Now, remember the issue of the dove. When Ebony allegedly agreed to have had something to do with that dove and apologized, okay, some of the women in the Lafogidi, this Ebony side, okay, they were telling Ebony that she actually went too far. She shouldn't have done that. That it is not good. That Naomi has been through so much. That the way she was with Olori Naomi, if she had allowed things to remain the same way, things probably would not be where they are now. So during the meeting, they said this uncle, Ebony's uncle, started shouting that anybody has a right to fight. and I mean for what they want and for what they love. That Ebony has not done anything wrong, or Ebony did not do anything wrong. That Ebony just was fighting for what she believed in. Ebony was fighting for what she feels is her own. You know, taking care of her territory can never be a sin. That Ebony did not go anywhere to try and buy anybody. That Ebony went to fight for the love of her life, and nobody should blame Ebony. That was what the uncle was saying. Now, in that meeting, they said because of the way the man spoke, they said Ebony started crying. And cried and cried. You know that she is nursing a baby. Yoruba people will come and say, don't cry, yo, don't pour tears on the baby, let baby not fall sick. And they were empathetic towards Ebony. And that was when the uncle inside that meeting stated that the reason why they are fighting, all of this we are fighting for Queen Naomi's return, is because of the benefit they are getting from the oil well. That was the uncle that said it. And they said Ebony was there. And they said Ebony said a whole lot of things herself, the things that she has noticed, the way these men who were not interested in Olori Naomi turned down, putting hands together to try and bring Naomi back to the palace and everything. She said everything. But when they left the meeting, you know that this news started spreading all over Ile-Ife. And the people heard about what the news that is spreading. They now started trying to defend themselves, and they had to bring that this into Odua Traditional Court. When they came to Odua Traditional Court, they said Ebony denied that she was never even in the meeting. Like she does not know where that kind of information, where that kind of talk is coming from, that she is not aware. So right now they say the family that they are so upset with her. How could you? People who are trying to help you, people who know that you are guilty, people who know that you went too far, people who know that you should never have done what you did, are even trying to cover up for you, but you're denying them. You wash your hands off everything, that you have nothing to do with it, that you were never in the meeting. They said they slammed the living daylight out of her. They came to the palace to come and jack Ebony. That the fight even started in the palace. That in fact, this is where you say we are taking, you know, the problem to the devil's backyard. That was what happened. They went there, they addressed Ebony in such a disrespectful manner. And in fact, they said the wahala was so much. It was her immediate family, the elder sister, the mother, and every other person that was holding Ebony and telling them to leave Ebony alone and all of that. Now, the reason why Ebony did that was to protect herself, because Ooni is already angry with her, and she's aware that Ooni is angry with her. What do you expect her to do? She had to deny to protect herself. But the same families really slammed the living daylight out of Ebony, that she cried and cried and cried. I'm going to bring you more update. Do not forget that these are all alleged, rumored, unverified information making the rounds on social media. I'm going to bring you more update, and do not see this as fact.